Hello and welcome to the Random Hour. I'm Kyle, and as usual, I am joined by Devin of More Sports.
Yellow.
And today we are joined by Sweetberry Cost. Would you like to introduce yourself to other people get to know you?
Well, hello, I'm Sweetberry Cos. I do cosplay for the most part and streaming on the side for right now. I also do a little bit more of the spicier type of stuff. But I like to craft majority of the time. That's pretty much it.
Awesome. Well, our first question for you, Sweetberry, is we are a Nerd and Sundries podcast, and what's something you nerd out about?
Well, right now it's definitely Arcane. I will say I just got finished reading that or watching that, and so there's a bunch of cosplays in the work for that. I also play a lot of games. I play Marvel Rivals at the current moment, as well as just Alice Madness Returns. What else? My favorite shows are Devilman Crybaby, Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah, Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk's so good. Both the game and the show are amazing. But I also like Panty and Stocking, Julia Lollipop Chainsaw. It's my range is very random and funny because it's like horror or like just yeah.
Well, it's funny you should right now. I'm playing through Cyberpunk right now, and I might have to edit this out, but I didn't realize that Cyberpunk was like GTA but for robotics, and
Yep.
I just wanted to do one of the story side missions to go to the No Name Motel, and I was like, oh cool, I'm gonna get some credits and maybe a gun. No, it was a prostitute. And I just yell, Megan! I accidentally bought a prostitute.
What is it? One of the stories, like when it's asking for like them, like the pick this one or this one. I remember a lot of my friends thought they were picking the girl, but it wasn't. It was the guy, and they're like, "Wait,
Yes.
no."
Yes, I also was like careful. Well, after that, I had to go do that story mission, and I was like, okay, I know what's about to happen. It's okay. But to be on the safe side, because another thing too, when I first started playing that game, I can't remember which club it was, because you gotta do the intro mission, and I
think it's
remember
Eden's-
this,
Oh, maybe not.
and this is probably gonna be in one of my sets. I'm gonna try it out. I remember one of the bouncers just looked at me. He's like, "What are you looking at, homeboy? You look good to fuck. Give me a kiss." And I'm like, dude, hold up. In that game, it's just so wild. Right now, I just got done with your best friend's funeral, so I got his motorcycle. So right now, I'm just trying to beat a bunch of contracts.
What is it? I think throughout the entire game, I used that motorcycle because it was just like such an impactful thing. I did not expect that to happen when it did. So it's just like, oh, we're like starting the game off strong.
It
So
does.
it's just but I will say I was one of the first people to play on the Xbox. I had 2 bugs the entire time. I was very lucky because everybody's like, my game keeps bugging out. No, the entire time I was fine.
Right.
I had 2 glitches. That's it.
What background story did you choose? I chose the one where you already work for the bad guy organization and they just dump you.
I was gonna say I chose the corporate money. Yep. Because I was like, ooh, fancy. Like I want to have all the money, but apparently not.
Yeah, I thought so too. I was like, oh, cool. I'm gonna start off stacked. No, we're throwing you in a dumpster. It was nice knowing you, V. Bro, wait. Although I will say my character right now does look like Deku from My Hero Academia, and I was like, I'm here for this.
What is it? I am so mad because I chose a female option, and Pan Am is so hot. But you can't have her if you're a female. You can only have, I think, Ruby. It starts with an R. I can't remember. But I love Pan Am so much. But she is not a dating option for females, unfortunately.
Golly, there's so many. I do like how fluent. I like how fluent the game's gotten. Like I got it probably a couple months ago, but dude, the cell phone feature. There's so many people calling and text you, and I can't keep up. I'm like, who are you again? Who? I'm
It's
like,
just
oh
like
God.
real life. Just too many people.
I'm telling you, I'm like, whatever. This thing rings, I'll just go to the checkpoint. Lord. But yeah, you've also said sorry. Sorry, Kyle. That's just that's been my hyper focus for like the past 2 weeks. I'm obviously sleeping with robotic prostitutes and trying to make Yetis. Did you get? Oh,
Here's the thing. Wait, the Yeti thing, back up on.
Yeti? What?
sorry.
Like
Yeah,
the cooler or the mythical creature?
the money and the currency. I think they call them. Am I saying it right? Eddies?
Eddies.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep.
Oh, did you get the AI gun? I just did the side mission where you get the AI gun.
Yep. I had that.
I love the AI gun. He's like, where do you want to shoot him? Well, dude, everybody's so OP right now because like I've got to go back and go buy some higher stuff, and I've got to get some money for some of the robotic parts. So like I've been trying to visit some of the doctors. I'm like, dude, I need a gun that's instant kill. Aim for the head.
Did you do the side mission with the what is it, like the taxis that you have to
Oh my god, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Mhm.
That makes me rage because I'm at the part of the story where like your car gets trashed. So like right now the only vehicle I got's the motorcycle. And for the
Yep.
longest time I didn't have the motorcycle because I realized that I could have went to his funeral because I just been playing around doing a bunch of side stuff.
Mhm.
Oh my god, I probably spent 20 minutes chasing one car across all the map, and he's like, "Get away from me! You won't reprogram me, bro." Yes, I will. Come here. Ugh.
See, Cyberpunk is like one of the rare games that I can play that are open world. Unfortunately, like I tried Fallout, I tried like bigger games like that, but I can't because the thing is there's too many things to do, and my little brain is like, no, I need an objective because if I go over here, I'm gonna go halfway and I'm like, I forgot what I'm doing. Oh, what's this shiny thing over here? And I don't get any progress done because it's just I go, oh, shiny, I stop, shiny, I stop.
I feel that. Fallout's one of my favorite games, Fallout New Vegas,
Mhm.
and then I've never finished it
What do you think
because
about the show?
it's actually pretty good.
That's really yep.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
didn't finish it
I
yet.
really enjoyed the show.
The show I like a lot, which is getting me into like, okay, maybe I could play it. Maybe.
I know it's one of those games where I play the game and I'm just doing things.
Mhm.
I'm not actually like getting anything done. I'm just having fun.
Yep, that's fair.
That's
But
how I feel, but that's how I feel about Cyberpunk. I'm like, I could do this, or I could just keep doing contracts. And oh my god, trying to kill they call them the psycho killers or whatever.
Yep.
Dude, there was one. I finally tried to go attempt it the other night. Homegirl's in a bathtub just crawling out like a spider, and I'm like, Johnny, what do I do? And Keanu Reeves, Johnny Silverarm is like, I don't know, kid, you're on your own. Figure it out.
sounds like a Thursday night.
I'm
Sounds
like,
like there's. Have you watched the show?
okay, no, because let me
Okay.
ask you this: is the show connected to the game? Does the show contain spoilers to the game, or is it its own continuity?
It happens before the game, so it's not exactly has spoilers in it. There is some characters in it that are in the game.
Okay.
But that's really it. So you could watch it without being spoiled.
Okay,
I feel.
works for me because I keep looking at it since now that like I've kind of started to get into Cyberpunk, and I haven't bought the DLC yet. I'm waiting for it to go back on sale because it'll go on sale for dirt cheap in around the holidays or during the summer. Because I just like that they do such a great cast, and it's a good game. I waited for all the bugs to get out, so I've been telling people,
Yeah.
I'm like, now that the bugs are kind of fixed, I'm like, it's really not that bad. And people are like, what are you playing? I'm like, basically GTA, but with robotic parts.
That's very accurate, I will say. What is it? It also, if you watch the show, there are like little, if I'm correct, because I haven't played it since, but there are little like parts like people's guns for like characters and stuff like that, or like graffiti of like things that are from the show.
Mhm.
So if you watch it and then you see things, that's why, because there's little things for them.
I just like how I really like how you just walk by people and like if you accidentally slightly bump them or just stare at them, instead of them being a non-playable character, they're like, hey, how you doing?
Yep.
Although one character I didn't like, I know he was like a little side mission right off the bat. It was the guy that's like, there's lizard people.
Oh yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. I do like the fact that like the non-playable characters you can interact with it. Like it just shows like how much the creators have like put into stuff like that.
Yeah, no, hands down. It just feels more fluid, and I usually don't care for POV games like that, usually.
Mhm.
But with this one, I'm like, I got it for like $20 this holiday season, and I was like, I'm gonna do it because it's not $60 or $40.
That's so fair. I saw all the Steam sales going on right now, and I was like, I'm so tempted to buy so many games right now
God, you
for
ain't
streams
lying.
and stuff.
Well, I didn't realize yesterday that Assassin's Creed Shadow came out, and I'm like, oh, I don't have $70 to drop.
Mhm.
And then I'm such a big old school Yu-Gi-Oh fan. I'm like, I'm not gonna drop $50 on an old school Yu-Gi-Oh game right now. I'm gonna wait.
That is so.
And then my wife's like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. She's like, you're eyeballing games on the PlayStation Store, are you? Yes, I am. Because another old school one is I've been playing Saints Row 3, and God, That one's been off the wall.
Saints Row 3. I remember I didn't play, so I wasn't really allowed to play a lot of stuff like GTA and all that. But Saints Row was one that I got off of the Red Box or something like that, and I like played it like 2 days, and it was really good. I did enjoy it, but I never finished it to this day.
Oh gosh, yeah. We were just talking about what our guest that came out 2 weeks ago, Spence. We were talking about Blockbuster, and no, GameFly's back still around. That's what it was, GameFly.
I heard about that. Yeah, I heard that in the interview, and I was like, that's still a thing.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. He's like, yeah, it's still a thing. I said, oh my god, I know, bro. Like, I literally, when I'm on YouTube, sometimes when I edit, I'll turn on some background, or like if I am playing video games, if I'm not listening to an anime, I turn on YouTube, and it's funny because their GameFly ads will pop up. They're like, yeah, hey, we're still around. You still want to rent your favorite games on disc? No, the Pacific ad campaign.
What is it? For a long time, because Blockbuster was just like kind of leaving when I was moving around a lot, and there was an off-brand one, and I remember I was really sick, unfortunately, and my sister came over and she was playing this game, and until the new game came out, I thought Kingdom Hearts was a fever dream and didn't exist. I was like, there's no way. Like, I was like, I must have been dreaming that, because there's no way that Disney has these like goofy fighting these characters, and it was just like, I didn't know until the newest game came out that I was like, this is real. This is a thing.
Oh yeah. Well, I saw something interesting on my Instagram late last night, which kind of makes sense. It was an artist that I was just, sometimes I'm like, we all doom scroll, obviously, and I was on the explore page on Instagram, and some artist drew a painting. They're like, what if Kingdom Hearts is Goofy explaining to Max's girlfriend his old D&D campaign? And I'm like,
I don't think I've seen that one, actually.
I love that theory, though. I mean, that's so funny.
That's a really good theory.
I know. I was like, it makes sense. But then I'm like, well, how does he know about the other universes and the other Disney worlds? And I'm like, wait a minute. Kind of makes sense. With like Monster Inc. or Story. I said, this kind of is starting to make sense.
I know, like, my first encounter with Kingdom Hearts was the old Disney 411,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. I was like, what was that thing back in the past?
Like,
And
I
then
want to play it now because it looks so like interesting, but I just thought it was a fever dream for the longest time.
Yeah, I don't remember. I never saw it. I never saw it again, except for Disney 411. And then I got to college, and one of my friends was playing it, and I was like, that's that game. That's that one game that I've never seen before.
And then we all collectively have like, it was a game. It was something real. We weren't just delusional.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, what was it? There was something I can't think of it. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts. That's one of the things where I was like, oh yeah, Mickey Mouse with a knife sword. Let's do it. And then the story.
Only thing I knew about the game was just keys.
Yeah, it just spins out of control.
Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, the key game. The key game. And everybody's like, no, we don't.
We don't know.
What are you saying? And I'm like, the key game.
It has to do with the keys. It's the key game.
Are you planning on like cosplaying any of the Arcane characters?
So actually, I have Jinx cosplay. Sorry, my freaking pigtail decided to break.
You did, didn't you?
I did Jinx.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, there is definitely way more Jinx cosplays in the making. Also maybe Caitlyn, and Maddie, because I want to cosplay her one time for the meme.
Okay.
But yeah, no, there's probably a bunch of other Arcane. I did play League for a very small time when I was younger, but the community was very toxic, and I could not. I couldn't handle it. That I was like, I need to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that because I know a lot of people that played League, and they were something.
They were something. I'm recently doing Marvel Rivals, and it's not like really that bad, but it's definitely like, it's interesting.
See, a lot of the people I know that play Marvel Rivals are very interesting because they are not teenage boys, but they're adults.
Yep.
But the way they act is like a teenage boy, and that is alarming to me.
I'm just trying to play Squirrel Girl casually or Cloak and Dagger and just heal you on a Saturday. And they're like, you need to lock in. I'm like, okay, Spider-Man, I'm sorry. My bad. I just want to have fun.
Yeah, Devin stopped recording suddenly. Yeah, his Wi-Fi was
Oh,
really bad the
no.
other day.
So that was happening to me for stream yesterday, is that my Wi-Fi was being apparently weird, but I did a run test. Oh, I was about to say, I was just like, we're talking about Cyberpunk for a while, so we were just vibing.
Well, this is not the first time. We had Chris the Femboy on, and he was they were really into Cyberpunk as well, and so we talked about that for a good while. And I'm just like, and they're like, "I'm so sorry," and I'm like, "It's okay. I have no clue what you're talking about."
Yeah.
But Devin keeps trying to get me into Cyberpunk, so
Cyberpunk's good. I majority of the time play like Life is Strange, Detroit Become Human, like very choice based games.
I love Detroit Becoming Human.
Detroit Become Human is so good because it's like, yes, I can see you.
No.
Oh, you can't?
No, I can.
Oh, okay. Oh, that would do it.
It's okay. I've been fighting a cat, so.
Did you ever get your monster back?
No, she still has it. She's somewhere.
She's somewhere. She's in the walls.
Mm-hmm. No, the monster is like across the room, and so I cannot reach it unless I get like one of those extendo arms, which I don't own. So,
what kind of flavor is it?
It's the white monster. I love those.
Actually, so here's the thing. I don't actually know if I hate them, but like a lot of my friends like them, and for some odd reason my brain is like, I feel like that will taste icky, but I've never actually had it.
See, it's actually my preferred flavor.
That's fair.
Although
a lot of people like it. My brain, for some odd reason, just is like, I'm not gonna like it.
Sometimes that's all you need. I mean, there was one. Two new flavors are pretty good. The Viking Berry and Blue Hawaiian are good.
Yep.
I think it's the coffee ones that I just can't stand.
That's fair. That is fair.
Like, something about the coffee energy drinks as a whole just tastes like gross to me.
Yep. Those, just coffee in general to me always tastes gross. I am not a coffee drinker. I wish I was, but I'm not. I can't do caffeine majority of the time.
Oh no, I've got ADHD, so it either helps or makes me sleepy.
Yep. I've heard that a lot.
So, oh yeah. What has been the most challenging cosplay for you to make?
So honestly, it's one of my favorites right now as well. My Squirrel Girl that I just recently did. I haven't done a lot of like actual prop making or prop building, and I had to make a giant, I think it was like 3-foot squirrel tail behind me. And I had to figure out how to put it on, and like that entire cosplay itself is just upcycled or recycled materials that I had lying around or like got from Goodwill. So that's definitely was probably one of my most challenging ones I've done so far.
Okay.
So ones that I'm definitely I don't know if either of you've heard of mouthwash. But mouthwash is one, Anya specifically from it. I'm working on Albedo from Overlord, as well as Jessica Rabbit, because I've been wanting to do it forever. And Cloak and Dagger or Invisible Woman from specifically the Marvel Rivals one.
Okay.
The Succubus Demon Girl. Yeah. Yep. You're completely valid. Yep.
Oh, I think I've heard of this.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because he's not necessarily a good guy. A lot of the time it's always like, oh, the cheesy like heroes. No, this is like a villain and he knows he's a villain. But at the same time he is to his own like people very like kind and sweet, and they see him as like it just depends on the perspective you have throughout the story of who is good and who is bad. Yep. Yeah. Oh, Sword Art Online. I was like, wait, what?
I thought you were talking No Game, No Life for a minute there. You're not missing much.
You're not missing much. When I was younger, I was really into No Game, No Life because I just didn't understand when I was young, like, what that all meant, really. And then I got older and I'm like, oh my god.
Like, it makes Sword Art Online look like a saint.
Yep. I mean, like, the first episode, like, I think the first, like, 5 seconds into it is immediately a panty shot. Like,
it is.
Yep.
It's a very
Yep.
uncomfortable show to watch.
I was trying, because I haven't watched it in so many years, so I was just like, oh yeah, I really used to like this, and I went to go show somebody it, and then I went, never mind, actually, wait, hang on, let's stop, and I showed them, Devilman Crybaby instead, which is still a messed up show, but better messed up.
One we talked about not long ago was Future Diary, because it was one where I was like, hey man, you'll enjoy this, but be warned, shit gets crazy.
Yep.
And he goes, how bad could it be? And he's like, oh my gosh, the pink hair girl went crazy. And I was like,
Yep.
no, it's really good, but it gets crazy.
I was always debating on cosplaying her, the final, like, her black dress form at some point, and I still have, to this day, a flip phone for the sake of the prop.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Are you dating it because of flip phones? Here's the thing.
No.
A lot of people apparently simp for her.
Yes, people like yanderes in general, like crazy girls are just like something that is very much like a popular thing right now. I want to leave.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I moved. What is some cosplay advice you wish you knew when you started?
Definitely, like, you don't need to be accurate to a character. You don't compare yourself to people, like, please. Everything on the internet is fake. People aren't living those luxury, like, professional lives you think they are. Like, just have fun. That is the best. Like, I used to be so critical on all of my cosplays and compare myself to so many people. And it's like, no, have fun with it. If you think this character has, like, a pink skirt instead of their blue skirt, just do it. Put some glitter on you. I don't know. Put your wig a different way. Like, whatever speaks to you, just do it. And you also don't need professional grade cosplays, and you don't need to buy all your cosplays. And you can make them at home, and closet cosplays are really cool. Yeah, it's
more like a subtle cosplay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like they have like OC characters a lot of the times where they like do crossovers with stuff. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Devin, did you not like look extensively into cosplay before getting cosplays on the stream, on the podcast? Because I looked over a lot of the cosplay subculture. Okay, so there is a big, this is on the same track. There's a big race issue in the cosplay community because a lot of the times people are like, no, you can't play this character because they're not black or they're not white or something like that.
And it makes me so as you could tell by my reaction, it makes me so frustrated because a lot of my friends will go, I don't want to cosplay that character because they're white. And I'm like, do it. I don't care. It looks cool. Do Starfire. I like when she looks like her, especially the afro, like crazy curl, like wigs that I see. I love it so much. It's so cool.
Yeah, there's a whole issue with like people not being okay with that, and it's so stupid.
It's so like, and you have to think about it. A lot of the time, like when white like people are like, you can't cosplay that character. Half the time, hey, we're cosplaying from Japanese animes. They're Japanese, though they look sometimes more pale. You are cosplaying a Japanese person, so you don't have any right to say who and can't cosplay who.
It's America.
I'm trying to think.
Was she?
Maybe.
I don't believe she was his sidekick.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But what is it? I guess it's a good, like, something that I will say, like, what is it? Because I've gotten a lot of questions to do for Marvel Rivals Luna Snow, and I refuse to do it. And I love Luna Snow. She's hot. However, she is, if I'm correct, Korean, and I would rather give that spotlight to somebody who is a Korean, like, cosplayer, because there's so many other people I can cosplay from Marvel Rivals. Like, I would rather have that spotlight be given to somebody who is that ethnicity or different than another white basic person. Do it. Psylocke and Luna Snow are different.
Yeah. It's the ice one.
Yes. Little ice support. Yeah, you should. It's been a really big hyperfixation of mine for the past month.
Yeah, it's kind of like Overwatch.
Yes. It can. If you have a good team with you and you just don't talk to people and randoms, then it's good and you have fun. But if you talk to randoms, then sometimes it is toxic. But that's only if you're a healer too. See, I'm usually the healer and supports of the group, so I usually get yelled at a lot more than other people.
Well, not to mention the toxic. I know this was a thing way back in COD lobbies where if you sounded like a girl, yeah.
Yep. Not as bad. I will say not as bad anymore, which I'm happy about, but definitely if like we're losing, you can tell who wants to make those jokes still. And or will make those jokes still.
Mhm.
But I kind of just mute myself or I mute the people because I just don't care. Yep. Who? Honestly, this is not a really like this was not a good cosplay. This was not one that I like really actually like made a lot of. But my Charlie from Has-Been, I haven't posted a lot of it, but that was one that it was like I just grabbed things from my closet and I made, and the story behind that is that I have a video where my friend recorded my reaction to my friend seeing it. And I was hiding this cosplay in my suitcase the entire time, and everyone else in the hotel room knew about it, but that person. And so when I like went back to the hotel, snuck, and I changed into that cosplay, and I surprised him, and it was just a very wholesome reaction, and I got a lot of love in Charlie from Has-Been Hotel, and it was just I got to be very bubbly. I feel like a lot of the time my characters are more serious, so I got to be the more bubbly, like energetic self at cons, which was really nice. So probably that one. Same. There were spoilers, unfortunately. Like people, like apparently things got leaked for it, and I'm trying to avoid the spoilers for them because I just want it out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's based on I believe Jewish mythology.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I think so.
Yeah,
It
that
is.
also has roots in witchcraft or Wiccan.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while.
That one I know.
Yeah.
Because I have a very interesting growing up of one side of my family is like super Christian, and then one side of my family is pagan. So holidays were an interesting time. Yep.
Yeah, we had a witch from Florida on the podcast, and so we were just talking a lot about we talked a lot about a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
That was our longest episode I think we recorded. We didn't release all 4, did we?
You'd have like long form content though. Like I mean 4 hours. Yeah, that's fair.
No. We didn't have issues with Riverside. You were sick. And so I looked at you like he's just and I'm like and so I'm like texting, I'm like, "Hey, are you okay?" While I'm talking to Tom and he's like, "I don't feel good." I'm like, "Get up and leave. I'll carry. Just go take care of yourself." A while goes by, he comes back, sits there, gets back up and leaves, and I'm like, "Okay, I guess I'm asking all the questions."
See, I always get worried about that for streams and stuff because, like, I remember there's one that I recently did I played Poppy's Playtime, like the first chapter of it, and there was like I was like, ooh, I don't feel good right now, but I am in control of it, so it's like, and I'm only it's a one-man show, so I'm like, do I just stop stream? What do I do? Like, I feel like I'm gonna need to go to the bathroom here real quick. So it's like I had to like take a break for a second. I was like, okay, I think I can now go get chased by this big giant monster.
It's a horror game.
Yeah, it's honestly it's for a younger generation. I was just really curious by it. Do you know like Five Nights at Freddy's? Okay, it's like the younger generation's Five Nights at Freddy's, I feel. Like fandom wise and like that type of stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's really big.
Yeah, I was just like, it got really popular, and the first chapter was free, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing for stream right now, so we're just doing this game.
It's got like a blue fuzzy monster that kind of looks like Rover. Oh, it didn't help him. Okay.
No.
What games do you want to play on stream?
Honestly, I am really excited for the next part of Lost Records, which is a Don't Nod game, if I'm correct. It's Life is Strange, that type of universe, because I do like those games a lot. Another one that I want to start getting into is like Repo and Lethal Company and stuff like that with friends. And I mean, at the current moment, I'm really into split fiction. I don't know if any of you guys know that. It's from the same developers of It Takes Two.
Is that their new one?
Yes, it's their new one,
Okay.
and I'm really into that right now, and I'm like halfway through it. But no, I haven't. Oh, and another game that I might play on stream that I'm really excited for is the new Doom game that I saw
Okay.
come out, because that looks really cool.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, I so badly want to cosplay Isabella, like with a Doom character, like with Doom, like as a cosplay, like for a photo shoot or something like that, because I think it's so funny.
I need to pick up Life is Strange again because I finished the first game and then I have not played the sequels.
So what I'll say is that they're cringy, like they are. But for me, it's such a nostalgia, like for it is that like I think like one of my first like watching people play playthroughs was that game, and watching Jacksepticeye play it, and I was like, man, this is so cool that people can like do this for a living, like that's amazing. And so it's just like, and I thought it was cool of like the replay value of games that are choice based like that. Like for example, Detroit Become Human, we were talking about like earlier, there's so many different endings and so many different alternative things that I could just do, and it's just like, to me, like the replay value is amazing for amazing story base. But Life is Strange is super cringy. The dialogue is really bad. I replayed the first game and I was like, wow, okay, we're using Shaka Bra and like Hella like every 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, I remember it was like very 90-esque.
Yes.
And then
Lost Records is very much of that type of feel, but more modern.
Yeah.
It's still cringy, but more new cringy instead, and the graphics are amazing.
I remember what drew me in. I was watching Jacksepticeye play it, and then I was like, I don't want to wait for the next episode, so I ended up playing it myself. And then I was like, oh, a new one's coming out, and then years later, I forgot it existed.
I mean, yeah, that's so fair. My hope is that it's all the games that they're doing in that universe, because I keep saying Life is Strange, is that like at some point it's almost like Marvel, that they're all like their own little thing, and they're just gonna all come together because each person has a different power and like a unique thing. But I can't tell exactly what the timeline is, but it seems like they're almost all in the same timeline. So my hope is that they will all come together at some point, and it will make way more sense of why they have their powers and why like the universe is how it is. But who knows? I genuinely, it's such a cliche to thing is I do like the enemies to lovers type stuff. I do like that. Or like found families, like I think are really cute as well. But I don't know, the enemies to lovers, it's the classic one. It's a good one. I can't. I was gonna say a book, but I was like, I won't spoil it because that is a huge spoiler. But like, certain books do it really well.
Yeah, both of our significant others are really into the types of books you're in, too.
Okay.
So this prompted this question because I saw you also like ACOTAR and stuff like that.
Okay, so that was the one I was gonna reference here in a second. But yes, ACOTAR. Because that one has an interesting enemies to lovers type deal that I like a lot in it. I'm so bad with it. I get now so excited for long car drives because I was like, oh, I get to listen to audiobooks. I am waiting for the day though, because I always get nervous that like I've been told that like when you get into an accident, your radio still plays. So there's gonna be a time probably that I will get into slightly something and I'll have my dash cam recording and I'm gonna need to hand it in, and it's gonna be not a good audio for it.
See, the thing is, back before they moved in together, before they got married, me and Megan were driving down to where Devin is, and she goes, I hope you don't mind, and then it's just like graphic detail, and I'm like, I got the spicy stuff. I don't know what to tell you.
Yes.
That sounds like something she would do.
Yes, A Court of Thorns and Roses, I have read that entire series. However, I didn't realize when I started getting into reading A Court of Thorns and Roses that would then have, like, oh, you need 15 other books to, like, 3 other series. So I've only read the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. But she's actually. Yeah. If it's not saran wrapped, I don't want it.
Here's the thing. I got the first time I bought it in person, I was like, Megan keeps like telling me to get like spicy stuff because she thinks I would like it. So I went to buy I didn't mean to fall in love. It's saran wrapped and all that. And so I was also getting like 2 dinosaur mangas. And so I like put them, like sandwiched it, and I gave it to the cashier, and she scans it and then puts the dinosaur one down, looks at it, scans it, slams it down on the table. And I'm like, that was aggressive. Like, maybe like I was like making excuses for her in my head. And then she's like, full contact, scans the last one, slams it down as well, and goes, it's going to be X amount.
I love when people try and sandwich it and hide their stuff because it's funny to my brain. I used to do that, and now I'm just like, here you go.
Yeah.
Take it. Look at me. I don't care. I will make direct eye contact with you.
He makes spicy stuff? He 3D prints stuff, so I'm not sure.
See, I laugh because like if anybody like walks into my bedroom, it looks like a teenage degenerate boy's room, and I was like, no, it's just like because my figures are all like definitely up there. I think literally the one on my desk is from one of my first ever animes, which is saying a lot. This is from Heaven's Lost Property. Her name is Alpha, but like literally I have like her and literally a boob mouse pad like on my desk. Like I like what I like. They do.
I have seen some for One Piece.
Yep.
That are Zoro. See, I knew that was gonna get that reaction.
Yep. No.
Or maybe you should watch the anime and find out.
I gotta watch the anime.
I
want to watch the live action, but it's like because I've heard that was a really good adaptation.
It is good. As a big One Piece fan, I would suggest if you don't want to sit through all the episodes, the manga is really good because it fast tracks it. So if you're willing to like sit down and read a bunch, it is good.
Okay.
The anime is good as well. There's a lot more filler.
Yeah.
I'm debating going back and rewatching the entire series again. I
mean, fair.
Yeah.
I keep getting asked. What is it? I keep getting asked to cosplay. I can't remember her name. The one with the black hair.
Robin.
Is it? They say that like her and Luffy are like a thing.
Oh, Boa Hancock.
Yes. No. I was just like, it's something Boa. I just couldn't remember. But yeah, no, I keep getting asked to do that. And nowadays I will not cosplay media without researching it or looking like actually watching it. Because I remember 2 times actually. I have been asked to cosplay from Citrus. I don't know if you guys know what that is.
That sounds familiar. Hold on a second.
It's and also what is it? Vampire Knight was another one. Yup.
Wait, is Citrus the gay lesbian?
Yep.
Okay.
That they're sisters.
I did not know they were sisters. That is an update to me.
Or something like that. They are like stepsisters or something along the lines of that, but it is that sister trope. And I did not know that. So like I got the cosplay all together and then I was like, all right, let me watch the anime. And I'm like, maybe not. Maybe not.
Oh yeah. That's almost as bad as Future Diary. Not Future Diary.
No Game No Life.
Yeah, because they are siblings, and it's just like nope.
I also have. That was the thing again because I didn't realize at the time that it was how bad it was. I do have the main girl's like cosplay that I sold because I never cosplayed her because I realized later that it was bad. High School DxD.
I can think of one that. Wait, is this the one that you keep trying to get me to watch?
Ooh, you want to watch it? Yep. That what is it? Food Wars is another one.
Yep.
That's kind of like that. Yep.
Yeah, I watched Food Wars, and I was in the gym, and then all of a sudden somebody ate food, and clothes came off, and I threw my phone, and I'm.
Yep. Yeah. Oh. Yep. what is it? My mom actually was really into anime and still is somewhat, and that's not exactly how I got into it. I actually got into like cosplay and all that from Cosplay Magazine at like one of my local like stores, and I saw Jessica Nigri on the cover, and I was like, "Pretty mom, what is this?" And my mom was like, "Okay, it is finally time. You are chosen." But my mom will be at the gym, and she puts on Vinland Saga. And like, and I'm like, Mom, that is such a gory anime. Like you can't be, but okay.
Oh my gosh, my first anime I ever watched was Elfen Lied.
Oh, so I have not watched it, but I know everything that happens in it,
Mm-hmm.
and I do want to watch it. But yep,
Just titties and blood.
I've seen all of it. To me, Goblin Slayer is not actually that bad, but that's also because like I like Berserk and like Devilman Crybaby and stuff like that. Somebody recommended, what is it? Because Goblin Slayer, because I loved Goblin Slayer so much. There was a joke, and I still might use it for a username at some point. But my buddy was just like, "Yeah, grippy goblins," and I was like, "Okay, but that's kind of funny." So it's just like, at some point, I might change my username, but who knows? Mm-hmm. I there was, that's the thing, is that like I have a lot of cosplays in mind. I just need like the motivation to do it, or the time, to be honest. But the healer of that one, like the main girl, the blonde girl, I like her a lot. I would cosplay her. So at the time right now, I'm reading this Duskwalker Bride series. So I think her name is Opal Brienne or something.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, if you like monsters, you would like the series. It's spicy. But A Soul to Keep is what it's called. That's the first book.
Okay.
That's what I'm reading right now. So I guess I don't have a particularly usually an author. It's just my friends throw books at me and I go, okay, I'll read it.
Okay. So.
Yep. But yeah, Monster at the current moment is the ongoing thing.
Okay. So, tell us the story of you stealing the Affleck.
Okay, so the Aflac duck. You know what makes me really mad is I just recently threw it out. Or I brought it to Goodwill. I didn't throw it out. But I used to work at a fast food restaurant, and this Aflac girl came in and was like trying to sell us so hard on health insurance, like so hard, and like she kept pulling like our employees like out multiple times, and by the end of it, I was like, okay, I'm just getting annoyed. I'm gonna like, she's gonna interview me, and I'm just gonna take her duck, and she didn't notice. Like I just kept inching it throughout the entire interview. I just kept inching it closer and closer to my body, and I just went like this, and I was like, yeah, no, it was like, again, I'm not interested in the healthcare, but like, thank you so much. And then I just like took off with it, and I brought it to the back room, and I put it on the stand, and my manager was like, did you just steal the Aflac duck? And I went, maybe she no, the duck's been here. It's actually my duck, but I took it with me once I left. When I left that fast food restaurant. Yeah,
it's awesome.
I had it for years. Yeah. Do you think you're gonna need to get airlifted? Airlift? No, airplane right now.
I wonder how that's gonna work. Oh my gosh, this guy's so injured. Oh, well, forget the kids. He got. Let's airlift this guy.
Airlift him.
He's got the insurance for it.
What is it? There was one of my friends has a pool, and their home, like for like their inspection, we're like, well, you need to like do fire insurance, and they're like, for the pool, the thing of water. Yeah, I don't think I need that. Thank you. My pool's on fire.
It's like an iCarly meme.
Literally. What do I do? Sorry, my pool is actually just full of gasoline.
So here's my new heated pool.
Yeah, you could have airplane insurance or helicopter insurance. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. I'm just imagining you being in the hospital. Dang, I should have taken that insurance.
I should have got.
It's gonna be like years down the line. Who is Devin?
Why do I have this email from this?
But our last question: where can the people at home find you?
So I just recently changed most of my social media to Sweetberry Streams, since I did start doing streams. I'm mostly on TikTok and Twitch at the current moment. I do have an Instagram as well if you want to check that out. And I also, you get to know first, I'm doing YouTube as well here soon. So everything will be Sweetberry Streams. Go check it out. I also have a spicy link, but that's if you want it.
No, we're just making sure that we have all your links for the description.
See, I think my OF might be Sweetberry Cause still. I don't know at the current moment. I have not been on there in a while.
It's okay. We'll trust you.
Yeah, I'm a trusted source for myself.
Okay. Yeah, we're good. We have all of them.
Listen, I'm understaffed in my own brain. Okay, there's too much happening. Yep.
I thought I was your writer.
Oh, you got fired. This is how you learned.
Oh, okay. Well, I needed the vacation time and the benefits, so okay. Well, I'm learning new things today.
I wanted to do VTubing so bad, but then I was like, "This is so much work." Because I was gonna do because usually my name is Bugs, so I was gonna do Beelzebugs, but and just have like Little Demon Girl, but it just didn't work out because just VTubing hard.
Well, we were talking about Steam. Apparently, Steam has like a free. Tim, help me with words.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes. And so she uses that, and she made her own little VTube thing, and so that she was able to like do all the streams and stuff, and it works with like Riverside and all that. And we were like really surprised because we're like, we can get VTubers now.
That's awesome. What is it? My one friend Atlas is just getting into starting to do streaming and stuff. And he is a PNG model right now. But his name's Atlas Stellaris, and he has like this little like orb almost, like he is just a galaxy. And I just think it's really cool because it's not like a typical anime girl like waifu. It's just this galaxy orb man.
I am not like other girls. I'm an orb.
I am not like other girls. I am an orb. No, he's in the process. I'm really proud of him because he was just like, he's been on the fence of doing streaming for a long time. And so I do stuff with him on Fridays a lot. And so right now we're doing Split Fiction. But he's similar to me. I don't actually like playing horror games. I like watching people play horror games, but people really like watching me play horror games because I get so scared. So his fan base is starting to do that of being like, you should play Still Wakes the Deep or like horror games, and he's like, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I'm doing this for you, but I hate this.
We did the random hour.
I just hope you guys have a good day.
Okay.